Severe weather team coverage continues in East Tulsa now. Fox 23 Spencer Humphrey is live near 21st and Sheridan. Spencer, you have found quite a bit of damage over there.
Quite a bit of damage just all over town because of this storm, and it's hard to believe that this damage was not caused by a tornado. This, by the way, is part of a facade from a Big Lots store here. You can see that's totally been blown out, and it landed, it blew back and then landed all the way back over here on the other side of the parking lot, traveled quite a distance, really. I mean, you have to imagine that it's a good thing that nobody was standing out here. Luckily, this storm came through in the middle of the night, so these stores would be closed. But, you know, it's a good thing that nobody was out here when this was coming through and that people heeded the warnings, stayed inside, because I can't imagine if you're out here and then something like this just comes and lands here. And again, it's hard to imagine that this wasn't caused by a tornado, but it was caused by winds that were just as strong as a tornado, as our meteorologists are telling us. And that's really the story here all across Midtown Tulsa and all of Tulsa, really, is no matter where you look, there are tree limbs everywhere, full-on trees, their root systems, the dirt that they're in, the grass on top of them, all of them pulled out of the ground, really everywhere you look. If your property was not damaged in some way, shape, or form, consider yourself very lucky this morning, because it's really hard to find anything that wasn't damaged out there, especially if you've got a trampoline and it's still in its place in your yard. Consider yourself one of the lucky few. We've been seeing trampolines just all over town that have blown out of yards. If your fence is still standing, also consider yourself lucky. We've seen quite a few fences blown over, but really a lot of the damage we're seeing is the worst that we're seeing is in kind of the older parts of town, Midtown Tulsa, near downtown Tulsa, neighborhoods with older homes, taller trees that were probably more prone to blow over. So again, though, what we have been hearing from people, though, is that they all seemed to do what they needed to do, take their shelter, and they say that the people we've been talking to have just been saying that they're just happy that they made it out of this here this morning. Reporting live, covering news that matters, Spencer Humphrey, Fox 23 News.
And our